Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Right. So how's it going?
We are managing.
You're managing?
Yeah.
How long have you been home?
I've been home for like 5 months.
5 months?
Yeah.
Wow. But without any sort of allowance or, salary at all?
Not at all.
5 months without salary. How do you survive?
Well, I've survived so far on my savings, which got finished like 2 months ago. So I have this side job. A parent called me to come to her house to teach her kid, and I just started. So yeah.
So you teach a kid at home?
A kid at home, yeah.
What does it match up with
Not at all.
what you used to?
Nowhere near. It's like 1 out of 4.
1 out of 4, like a quarter.
Yes.
Wow. Interesting. Before COVID-19 came and you had to come home, what were you doing?
I was teaching, and I had these extra classes with the students also in the school. So yeah.
You're teaching what, the private school?
A private school.
We know that final year students have gone back to school.
Yes. Yeah.
What, you're not part of the teachers taking them?
No, I teach basically primary 3. So
okay.
I'm not in the teachers department. So
you survive on your savings, and the savings are depleted 2 months now. You ran out, and you're living now on 1/4 of what you used to earn. What are you hunting for jobs? What are the responses you get?
I would really love to get a good paying job as of now, but well, schools are closed and shops are closed and businesses are not really doing well, so no one is really looking to hire at the moment. Yeah. I've asked around, but it seems no one is really willing to hire.
You've been essentially cut out of employment. Yeah. Tell me the sort of responsibilities that are on you at home. Yeah, you have siblings. You have what?
Yes,
Tell me about
do.
that.
I have a little brother, and well, mommy was selling in the market, but for I think close to 6 months, she's been ill. Her leg has been swollen, seriously swollen, and we had to buy drugs for her every week, which, when I look at it, I think it's God that has helped us up until now. Yeah, and so, well, she recently, that was last week, she started going back to the market, so I help out with foodstuffs and my little brother's affairs. When I look at everything, I think it's God that has held us up, yeah. And I've had a few people who help out from time to time, yes. My pastor from church. It's bad.
It's bad. Yeah. You have a certificate in education.
Yeah.
Schools are closed. Do you expect them to get opened anytime soon?
Well, we are hoping so. We're hoping so, because it's really affecting us teachers, that is in the private sector, because we have no source of income. We are home and we are not being paid. Well, they've not told me I've lost my job or anything. I remember once the headmaster called and he checked on me. He was like, well, he's trying his best to get us some money. So that was like 4 months ago.
I see.
Yes. And up until now, I've not heard anything actually, but we are still hoping. I would love to get another job, a better paying job right now that I could earn.
Chief Executive Officer of the Chamber of Bulk Oil Distributors, Senor Hossi, says COVID-19 has presented a lot of opportunities, adding we must make the best out of it. He was speaking on a yet-to-be-aired interview on PM Personality Profile.
COVID-19, oil sector has been hit. That's a fact. But for me, humanity reigns over oil sector.
But that's your business.
Well, so for me, I look at the implications to the industry. How do we position industry to optimize or make the best out of the current situation? Because there's nothing that's going to be permanent. Yeah. The thing that's sure to happen is that things will change. And COVID has triggered a lot of changes. It's going to trigger changes in the oil sector. And what I'm more interested in is how do we position the oil sector to optimize the changes that COVID is bringing. And that's my task as an industry CEO. And we are pursuing it. We are having strategic reviews and trying to position ourselves well for that. And I think we'll come through well. There are a lot of